Trucking regulations and compliance. Various regulations and compliance standards that govern the trucking industry in the United States, such as hours of service rules, weight restrictions, and safety requirements. The trucking industry in the United States is vital for the efficient movement of goods across the vast expanse of the country. To ensure safety, fair competition, and environmental responsibility, the industry is subject to numerous regulations and compliance standards. In this article, we will delve into the key regulations that govern the trucking industry, including hours of service rules, weight restrictions, safety requirements, and recent developments in compliance technology.
Hours of service regulations. One of the most critical aspects of trucking regulations is the hours of service rules, which dictate how long truck drivers can be on duty and how much time they must rest. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, FMCSA, sets the guidelines to prevent driver fatigue and reduce the risk of accidents. Some key elements of HOS regulations include maximum driving time. Currently, the maximum allowable driving time for property-carrying vehicles is 11 hours after 10 consecutive hours off duty. Rest breaks. Drivers must take a 30-minute break during the first 8 hours of their shift. Daily and weekly limits. Drivers must comply with daily and weekly driving and work limits to ensure sufficient rest and prevent excessive fatigue. Weight restrictions and load regulations. To protect infrastructure, promote road safety, and prevent damage to bridges and highways, the U.S. has specific weight restrictions for commercial vehicles. The regulations vary from state to state but generally include gross vehicle weight rating. GVWR. This is the maximum weight specified by the vehicle manufacturer that includes the vehicle's weight, cargo, and passengers. Exceeding this limit is prohibited. Axle weight limits. Regulations also govern the weight limits per axle or axle group, aiming to distribute the load evenly to avoid excessive strain on roads and bridges. Permits for oversized loads. For loads that exceed legal size limits, carriers must obtain permits specifying the route, time of travel, and additional safety measures required. Safety regulations. Safety is a top priority in the trucking industry, and several regulations are in place to ensure the well-being of drivers, passengers, and other road users. Key safety requirements include commercial driver's license. CDL truck drivers must possess a valid CDL, which requires passing written and practical exams specific to commercial vehicles. Vehicle maintenance. Regular inspections, maintenance, and repairs are necessary to keep trucks in safe operating conditions. Regulations outline requirements for inspections, brake systems, lighting, tires, and other crucial components. Drug and alcohol testing. Truck drivers are subject to mandatory drug and alcohol testing to ensure sobriety and prevent impaired driving.
Technology advancements in compliance. Recent years have witnessed significant advancements in compliance technology, revolutionizing the way the trucking industry adheres to regulations. Electronic logging devices, ELDs, have replaced traditional paper logs, providing accurate records of driving time and rest periods. Additionally, fleet management software and telematics systems offer real-time monitoring of vehicles, improving safety and facilitating compliance with regulations.
Conclusion. Trucking regulations and compliance standards in the United States play a vital role in ensuring safety, fair competition, and efficient transportation of goods. Hours of service rules, weight restrictions, safety requirements, and the integration of compliance technology are key aspects that trucking companies and drivers must navigate. By adhering to these regulations and embracing technological advancements, the trucking industry can continue to thrive while maintaining the highest standards of safety, compliance, and environmental responsibility.